trust and support to become the 14th Premier of Newfoundland and Labrador. From the dark days of the pandemic to the brighter future now confirmed by signing the MOU that redefined Churchill Falls. It has been a wild and unexpected journey right from the start to bring us here to today, to the finish. It is with a heart full of pride and hard-earned confidence in the future of Newfoundland and Labrador that I must now move on. Almost exactly 5 years ago to the day, I started my campaign with the admission to each and every one of you that I am not a career politician. I had a list of what I wanted to accomplish, goals that as a proud Newfoundlander and Labradorian, I know I shared with all of you. And through the highs and the lows, bright moments and blind sides, history made and past wrongs rewritten, I feel that what we have accomplished together will no doubt be a rock-solid foundation for our province moving forward. I could only leave knowing that that fact is true. A modern Newfoundland and Labrador built on our traditions, built by our ingenuity and endless drive, is now within our reach. Over the past 5 years, together, we saw our way through the adversity of COVID-19. We took on the mayhem created by the weight of the Muskrat Falls disaster and the potential of doubling electricity bills. For those writing us off as bankrupt and futureless, we showed them what being a fighting Newfoundlander and Labradorian was all about. For the first time since 1971, our K-12 population increased, and we actually reversed the shrinking population trend. We took bold steps forward in a new relationship with Indigenous people. We are transforming and modernizing our healthcare system with new models and new tools. Right now, more than 70,000 people are connected to family care teams, an idea that didn't exist 5 years ago. Today, it means that you can access your chart on your phone or primary care virtually on your phone. And $10 a day childcare spots, 5 years ago, they were the grand sum total of 0. Today, there are over 11,000 of those spots. We supported and accelerated our oil and gas industry, including fighting to save the Terra Nova and the Beta Nor project. We broadened the world's imagination by harnessing the potential of our endless wind resources and consolidating our place as an East Coast powerhouse. Our small but mighty province took a unique approach to supporting Ukrainians after Russia invaded 3 years ago, setting up a desk in Poland to help them come here to create a new home. As we mark that grim anniversary of the start of the war, we also celebrate the first government-sponsored plane full of Ukrainians to come to Canada here in Newfoundland and Labrador, landing right here in our home to create their new homes. And perhaps most significantly, we have written a bold new chapter on Churchill Falls, one that fills the provincial coffers with billions of dollars today, not 17 years from now. Personally, acting as next of kin for an unknown soldier, a fallen son of Newfoundland and Labrador, stands as my proudest moment. That gray, moody day, the procession down Water Street, the silence that fell over our city, it is something that my family and I will never forget. Stepping into the role as Premier, I saw how this job comes with decisions that could, with the benefit of time, perhaps be made differently. But this I know for certain. Every single decision was made for you, and you alone. Every Newfoundlander and Labradorian. For the collective of who we are and for the possibility of who we can be. My friends, this job has been like one 5-year-long shift You are always on. You are never off. You are with everyone for the celebrations, but often alone with the weight of the hardest calls. You go to bed with it on your mind, and it's your wake-up call every single morning. It's the responsibility you accept because a tremendous trust has been placed in you to be there, to make the best decisions, to make those hard choices. 5 years is a long time. When I started, none of my kids were even in high school. And now I have one getting ready to finish first-year university. Much has changed in all of our lives, but my commitment to my wife, to my children, and to all of you to not be a career politician has not changed. As a family, we've decided that as exciting as it is for a potential another election, we could not commit to another full term, which would not be fair to you. You deserve and should demand that honesty and full commitment from all who pursue your trust. Now, I know these are uncertain times, and that the threat of tariffs and the erratic, unpredictable behavior of the American president is causing daily stress and even fear. I wish I could tell you that this is a short-term concern. Unfortunately, it is the reality not just of the next 4 weeks or 4 months, but the next 4 years. But we have survived much worse. We've persevered through harder times, and we are in the best possible position to do so again. The energy that we have is the energy the world needs right now, and that will only get stronger moving forward. But now the time has come for me to return to my family and to the job that I love in the operating room, where I will continue to serve the people of this province in a different way. As a result, I've asked the party to begin a leadership race to replace me. This will be consistent with the electoral timing rules and will allow the accommodation for the one-year rule that, as you know, requires a general election within 1 year of a new leader. I felt it was important to you, the people of the province, and to my constituents, that I not run only to leave months later, triggering yet another expensive general election. The province, each and every one of you, and the party do not need that. Politics is indeed a team effort, and I've been fortunate with a caucus who are committed to making a real difference. The challenges that we have faced together, the victories that we have celebrated, and the impact we have made would not have been possible without each and every one of you. Your dedication, your friendship, your hard work, and resilience continue to inspire me to this day. It is this team that will continue to govern and continue to set a bright, prosperous agenda for the future of Newfoundland and Labrador. To Allison, I'm going to pull a Gretzky moment here. I said to Miss I wouldn't do this. To Allison, to Maggie, Rachel, and Mark, to my mom and dad, and to my entire family, I am eternally grateful for your support, advice, patience, and devotion. To my friends, to my staff, the incredible people of Humber Gross Mourne, for welcoming me, a stranger, with open arms and giving me the privilege to call your communities home. My caucus, the incredible civil service, the unsung heroes of Newfoundland and Labrador, you are simply the best in the country. To the special people of the Royal Newfoundland Constabulary, and most importantly, to each and every one of you at home. Over the past 5 years, I've had the great fortune to visit every corner of our beautiful province, to meet, speak with, listen to, understand, and share ideas with so many Newfoundlanders and Labradorians. That's where I've drawn the energy and the inspiration to fight for this place. So I want to thank you. I want to thank you for your trust, and I hope that you are collectively proud of what we have accomplished together. We have paved a path that honors our history, strengthens our present, and has built a foundation for a brighter future for those who will one day stand where we stand now. God bless the beautiful people of this province, and God guard thee, Newfoundland and Labrador.